What's up, guys? Real quick before this video starts, sorry about the audio. We fucked it up again, of course, because me and Dushan are the smartest humans on the earth. Little update, I'm sorry about the lack of interviews, lack of uploads, stuff like that. Work and school has just been kicking my ass. But anyway, forget all that. Second Ian Hibbs interview. He's going to do kickboxing on RDC 16 on Saturday, October the 5th. Links will be in the description. His links will be in the description. This is our second interview. We did the first one a couple months ago, so enjoy, guys. All right, so what was your inspiration to take a break from MMA and go to kickboxing?
There wasn't really like a peak card anytime soon. You know, I'm never fighting in fucking Louisiana again because that was some bullshit. But yeah, I don't know, just a little side mission, something to do.
Okay. So in kickboxing, you're fighting at 145, right?
Yeah.
Any particular reason for that, or are you just trying to get used to all the different weight classes?
We were dabbing around at 45. Might do MMA fight at 45 after this, but the last cut was pretty rough. It's not that, I can't make 35. I just got to be a little bit more disciplined with the diet, but I didn't feel like I wanted to just make 35 just for kickboxing.
Yeah, that's understandable, honestly. So, for this kickboxing fight, you think you're just going to do a one-off now, or are you going to try to get a couple in before you go back to MMA?
No, this will probably be it, unless, I do it again, like, a little bit down the line, but, yeah, I think this is just one and done, little kickboxing title, and probably back to MMA, November, December.
You're just collecting titles now.
Yeah, facts. Trying to get off the belts like Thanos.
So, if you're doing a little bit of kickboxing aside from the MMA, do you think you'd ever, or have you ever done some straight up like submission grappling before?
Yeah, last April I did Apex grappling. That's like, I think they're with Peak, but yeah, I want to do that again and get their belt, but I don't think they have it.
That's exactly what I was about to ask. Actually, I was gonna say, I was gonna ask if you think you'd go back to Apex grappling.
For sure, if they offer me a title match, I'll go back for sure.
Dope. So, how has your training changed to fit more of kickboxing?
Usually my training's pretty mixed up, with all the arts like striking and grappling, but it's just been like adding a session of striking. We still grapple every day, 30 minutes of grappling every single day. But it hasn't really changed much, just kind of focus on what I'm doing in the fight, but no, we already worked so much that you don't have to change much.
Dope. So you're going into this kickboxing fight still like within fully doing MMA full time, and you're just having your skills take you there. That's pretty good, man.
For sure. Yep.
So have you employed any new coaches whatsoever for kickboxing, or is it just that bit of extra striking that you've been doing?
No, I haven't changed my coaching up at all. I'm still with the same team. I have cross-trained more down in Dallas with that whole team down there, Xavier Franklin, Jacorian Walker, all those guys. I've been getting a lot of work in with them, but I haven't changed anything else other than just getting different sparring rounds. That's about it.
How many rounds is the kickboxing match going to be?
It's 5 2-minute rounds, so it's going to be quick fight. Yeah, like 10 minutes.
So there's been no real change to your cardio training or anything like that?
Nah. Just took a minute off, and everything's kind of just like a sprint. It's just a higher pace fight.
Dope. So, what's your team think of this move to kickboxing?
It was really their idea because, like, honestly, I didn't really care to do it, and I still kind of don't care to do it, but it's just something to do. My coach wanted me to do it, just something to do, more experience, and we're not having to cut weight. Why not? It's more or less risk for injury because we're wearing shin pads and it's the big gloves.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah. So, I don't know. I'd rather do MMA, but it's just something to do pretty much. They kind of want me to do it.
I saw Bailey King say in another podcast, I think it was Bench Burner Sports, the way he put it was he wanted to do some extra kickboxing because if you look at Ian Gary and Alex Pereira, both of them came into the sport at the same time. And if you look at the difference in between the two of them, like you can tell Alex has been the previous kickboxing champion. So I do think it's good that you're going to go do that and just get some pure striking experience.
For sure, yeah.
So are you still with Peak or are you a free agent right now?
No, I'm still with Pete. You know, amateur, you don't have to really sign a contract. You can bounce all over
Oh,
promotions.
dope, dope. I didn't even know
Yeah,
that.
but I do plan on still fighting for them. I hopefully get a fight for them in December. That's when I want to
That's
fight with them
dope.
again, for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of peak, to change, not to not to kill the vibe here, but give me your
Okay.
opinions on your last MMA fight.
You know, it was good for me. It was a fun fight. You know, if I was gonna lose a fight, I wanted to be entertaining as that one for sure.
Very entertaining.
But I feel like obviously they gave him the win. I feel like I edged it out with the takedowns, but that's not what the judges saw. It was good for me because it showed me that I feel like a little bit before I was a little too technical and I was a little too trying to make the fight too pretty. Now I just know I gotta get in there. I gotta make it dirty. I gotta get ugly.
For
I
sure.
just gotta get inside. So I feel like that's what people are gonna see in my next couple fights of how much more aggressive and dirty and in that I'm gonna be all these next fights.
That's dope, bro. I was watching that fight and I was just thinking like, holy shit, this fight is insane. And then someone on the commentary said like, I wish I could watch that fight, rebook it 5 times. I wish I could watch that fight over and over again.
I hope we get to do it again for sure before we turn pro, because that was fun. That was really fun.
Did you expect that much heat coming from him?
I did, and the game plan really was to go in there and take him down and choke him the fuck out. Like it was to go in there and end it quick. I was just having like a lot of fun on the feet. I was being an idiot. I was exchanging with him. We were going back and forth. It was a war. When I feel like my grappling was way better, and I feel like I could have used that way quicker. But I'm glad I got all that time in the cage. But I know next time what I want to be. Definitely know what I'm gonna be doing next time for sure.
Yeah, war is a very good word for what I fucking saw that night.
Damage.
Last couple questions here. Only a short interview. So you train with Xavier Franklin, right?
We've gone out there to spar like the last 5 weeks.
Ah, okay. So
I went on their sparring days when I trained with them.
What did you think initially when, I don't know if he told you or whoever told you, however you found out that he was going to be on the Contender Series?
Bro, I was so happy for him. He's a dog. Like he's one of the hardest workers, probably the best 35er around this area, and he's gonna show that he's the best in the world for sure. He's so explosive. He's so well-rounded. Like he's like small, but his arms are longer than mine. So like he has one of the craziest builds for MMA. Crazy power, great wrestling. I feel like he's gonna obliterate whoever he fights on the Contender Series, and then his personality is so good. Like the UFC's gonna love him.
What a star on Instagram! I can't get enough of that guy.
Facts, he's hilarious, and he'll kill you.
All right, so last question here. Like I said, this is a bit of a different one, not exactly related to the fight, but what would you say is your motivation for fighting, for doing all this?
It's changed a lot throughout the years, but like as of right now, I would definitely say it's just to be great. Just be like one of the best. See myself as one of the best to ever do it. That's when I imagine that. That's what motivates me to go to the gym, to be better than everybody that wants to do this, to beat all the best guys, and just to leave a name for myself. When people think about who's one of the best to ever do it in the sport of MMA, I want them to think about me. That's one of my motivations for sure.
That's dope, man. That's fucking dope. All right, so you want to plug your socials real quick before we wrap up the interview?
Yeah, my TikTok is HibbsIan06, Instagram is IanHibbs.5, and then Facebook's just Ian Hibbs, so check me out.
Awesome. So, all you guys go check out that, and make sure to tune into Ian's kickboxing fight. Is it October
5th.
October 5th, that's what it is. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I've got so many fights to keep track of coming up in October.
No, you're good, bro.
All right, well, good luck on this kickboxing fight, man. I'll be tuning in. I'll be cheering for you.
Appreciate it, man.
All
Thanks
right.
for having me on.
Have a good one, man. See you.
I'll see you.